The Triple B Podcast would like to invite you to come break bread with your brothers. If you like what you're hearing on the show, if you think we missed the mark, or if we got it all wrong, reach out to us on social media. We can be reached on Twitter at triple_B_pod or search Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast. We are the Brothers Breaking Bread on Facebook, and our email is brothersbreakingbreadpod@gmail.com. Further descriptions are in the show notes. Like, follow, friend, do all that good stuff, and please never forget to break bread with your brothers.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast in the house. Hey.
We'll have a little potluck. It'll be good.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's not just talk about it.
This is a beautiful thing, man. It's all this blackness, and we all just getting together, we playing dominoes, we eating, we drinking.
And, food is always just the extra, man.
They deprive these people of their basic human rights, and we call ourselves Americans. We're supposed to be above all this.
They'll fake the crisis. They'll make it seem way out of proportion.
We brothers, we breaking bread.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Trying to hold it all together, man. Life is moving fast right now, man. So it's good to have everybody come through.
I love that, man. I love it a lot more than I could say to you guys.
That motherfucker's guilty. 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 That motherfucker's that mother.
One more time. My bad, y'all. Intro.
Motherfucker's guilty. That 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 motherfuckers.
Hey, what's going on out there, world? Triple B Podcast, Brothers Breaking Bread with their sisters. We all here. Lady Lavender, Miss Honey Buns, Slim AC, 10 meters. I'm the KC Stork. That motherfucker's guilty, whether it be Clarence Thomas, fucking Trump. Blah, blah, blah. We'll get into that later. But for now, let's get into the check-ins. How everybody doing? What's going on, party people?
I'm good.
Hey.
Hey. Everybody got quiet. Anyway, let's get it going. Miss Honey Buns, how you doing?
I'm pretty good. On this good Friday for many reasons. Good Friday. I do have a feel good moment for the week. I work for a local insurance company, and I manage about 65,000 high-risk youth.
Damn.
And we've had a case that has been stumping us for the past 6-9 months. And so I just had to go back to basics and just look at this little kiddo's case, and it was lead poisoning the whole time, which I thought it was, but we couldn't find the root to it. It was just a good feeling just to get back to the roots. But it's good to work for an organization that still does grassroots shit. So it was a good feeling this week.
Cool. Thank you, ma'am. 10 meters. How you doing, sir?
Well, everything is everything. Just completed a full week of labor the labor of love that I have in the EP lab, and I also I'm in the process of moving into the new 10 Meter Studios,
Ooh.
aka a new home. Just getting, just kind of like trying to get settled in and everything like that. That's about it for me.
Good shit, pimp. Lady Lavender, how you living?
Doing all right. About to post our home track meet tomorrow, so that'll be exciting. Thankfully, I don't have to do too much work with them. They had a meet manager. I just got to run shit tomorrow, so that's exciting. Got a new car on Monday, so that's exciting. New to me, I should say. New to me car.
Very exciting.
I like it a lot. It's my first steps in trying to get used to less. And less of the things I want, less of the things I need, but hopefully figure out that it might be better in the long run. So we'll see. Gonna save some money. A lot of money, actually, so that's good.
You're not doing like Fast and Furious shit in your new sporty vehicle, are you?
What'd you say?
You're not doing like some Fast and the Furious shit in your new vehicle, are you? Like
Not for 90 days, because I got this new insurance thing where they got to look at how I drive for 90 days.
Ooh, you got the little
So I got to stay
thing.
in that excellent road, because right now, it used to be so that when I first got it, the first day it said I was going to save $100. Now I've got it to where I'm saving $125 for a year, so I'm going to try to keep driving even better every day for 90 days. So then after that, it's on. Because after that, you're locked in the price. After 90 days. They said for the rest of your time with the company, you're locked into that price. So I just got to drive well for 90 days, and then I'm set.
Good shit. Good shit. Well, thanks for being here, man. Slim AC, what's up, fam?
Yo, peace. What up?
What's up?
Shit, man. What's up with you motherfuckers, man?
I like
What's
it.
up with you motherfuckers?
I like
man?
it. I like it. Chilling.
Hey, shit over here, bro. We went to that last weekend. Competed down there, man. I actually got to see Sha'Carri Richardson and all the people run, shit like that. So that was a wild little day. Ended up placing like 15th, in shot put down there, man. But the young man got to go see the show, So he was one of only 2 sophomores there and finished, 15 out of 30. So, got some work to do, but got 2 more years to kill that shit. So that's what's going on there.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Yep.
to him.
That's really impressive. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it is.
Yeah, so we got to get ready for regionals, man. Get ready for districts and regionals, and then see if we can't move on from there.
Okay.
Nice. Good shit,
I
man.
forgot to say something. I forgot to say that song. So I never have a ringtone on my phone, but I feel like I might download that song and just have it play really loud in like every Republican type place, like Hobby Lobby. And nobody really calls me that much, but I'm gonna just have it set to just play real loud all the time. And I'm not gonna answer it for like 17 rings.
Yeah, that's good shit. Especially when the beat drop, though. That's good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang up, I can do that. Just send me the text like I'm going in the Hobby Lobby. I'm like, I got you.
Thank you.
Good shit, bro. Yeah, man.
What's up with you though, Bosco?
Hey, man. Nothing much here, man. Just chilling. We talked about in the pregame. Had a opportunity to be with another coworker, part of the Lucas Challenge. Lucas is a automated CPR machine. I shouldn't say CPR because it doesn't do everything, but provides quality compressions when people's hearts are failing. And basically, it was like some John. Is it John Henry who like the whole coal mine and the machine thing? Is that John Henry?
Yep. John
Yeah.
Henry.
So John
Got
Henry.
it.
Thank you. Yeah. So it was basically some man versus machine type shit. So it was cool, man. But definitely showed my little ones the video and reminded me that like it's never too young especially I have my youngest child, Ellis, who suffers from severe peanut allergies, which for him can lead to anaphylactic shock. He has an EpiPen, all that good shit, and that's just like lean on me. So I probably need to teach his brother the basics of CPR. So yeah, man, just never, especially just in the world, in our community, CPR, because definitely quality CPR can prolong the life of a loved one. Just you can't imagine just basically breathing into a nigga's mouth as you push on their chest can definitely provide lifelong sustainability. Outside of that, man, it's weird. We talked about on the show getting back into the church. So this is my first time in a long time, like really recognizing Easter as a celebration. This being the weekend. So kind of weird. Praying with the boys over dinner and all that good stuff. And just reminding them the reason for the season. I know we talk about that during Christmas, but definitely reminding them the reason for the season as far as Easter basket and Easter eggs and all that shit. So yeah, just a different tone, different time, and just being much more appreciative to you guys and just all my friends and family. So yeah, man, as we get into it, love y'all, appreciate y'all being here, and yeah, better place, cool. better place, better space for me.
Yeah, much better. That's cool, bro.
Yeah,
you can hear it. It's showing.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, bro. But you know what? Fuck it. I can't say it enough. One more time.
That motherfucker's guilty. 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 That motherfucker's guilty.
All right. And when we speak of that motherfucker, hold on. Y'all went away. We ain't talking about Jesus. Let's go. You know what? Let's go to Van Jones. Oh, damn.
Buying a ring on JamesAllen.com can save.
Sorry, y'all. We did not load this properly. There are white people who want to sell their products on our show, but they have not given in to this. So now we're ready. Wind you back a little bit. And here we go.
I just think at a human level, those of us who spend a lot of time.
And let me load this up before we get into it. This is Van Jones. I don't know how y'all feel about Van Jones. I think at one point in time, Van Jones filled a space as far as black people on CNN. I mean, he did a decent job. I don't know when the heel turn came, but there was a definite heel turn where he became the whipping boy, where you the nigga that white folks call upon to come onto the show to be the nigga to talk about shit for black people, even though black people don't fuck with you.
I don't know. You niggas don't watch baseball, but it's pretty much the same shit that happened to like Aaron Reynolds type motherfucker at ESPN. Like all the black analysts, like it. I don't know, dog. This shit's terrible.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know when it happened, because at one point in time, I was like, Van Jones, I think on the podcast when we were talking, I think there was some point in time when he went to the RNC, when Trump was talking about his jail reform, and Van Jones is there, and we had a talk and debate about it. And I think that's kind of where the heel turn started. But at one point in time, he seemed a decent dude, I guess. And then on Twitter, I said like Van Jones comes off as the nigga that like he seemed decent. At the same point in time, he's yelling, "Hey boss, we over here," instead of wading in the water. I don't know what's going on with this nigga. So this video is Van Jones. As I said, he the nigga that people get to come and talk about black people or how black people feel, even though black people don't fuck with him. But he black, so he on CNN talking about all this Trump shit, all this Trump got indicted. That's what we talking about. That's why that nigga guilty, even though he ain't guilty, but we know he guilty. We know he guilty.
He's guilty.
He guilty. Let's go.
I just think at a human level, those of us who spend a lot of time with families, with folks, you never feel more helpless than in that situation. The government is bigger than you. The state is bigger than you. You don't have power and control. You're looking at people who can control your life. And it's a very bad feeling. And I think that there's really nothing to celebrate here, even those of us who are opponents of his politics and his policies. This is a sobering moment, I think, for him. And there's a lot of pain that comes as you go through this process. There's pain for there's pain in this marriage. There's pain for your kids. He's a grandfather. So there's a lot of human stuff that the cameras can't capture. But I can tell you, having spent time with defendants, this is one of the worst moments of anybody's life.
Yeah, and I would just say, think about this. We went through 2 impeachments. This president went through 2 impeachments. And I would venture to say nothing he experienced was what he just experienced when he walked in that door.
Well, I just want to show the image of him leaving Trump Tower. That's the image we've just now seeing for the first time.
Well, and that car ride was something like 20 minutes over.
Is that the fence? Is this nigga?
Yes, it is.
Nigga, that
Yes,
is
it
the black fist.
Wow.
Can't have
That
nothing.
nigga's.
No, he's always done that fist thing though.
Okay. But here's
That's
my
like his thing.
yes, man. But here's my thing, though. It's like you talk about it. Van Jones talking about the state, the power. This nigga was the president.
Yeah, he was.
What we talking about? This ain't some nigga who they didn't just put some charges on, who was laying with his baby mama over on Flatbush somewhere. This was a nigga that was a former president.
Bruh.
All the power. Matter of fact, last time I checked, former presidents still get protection from the Secret Service if they want it. So this nigga got all this privilege, all this power, but here they got Van Jones sucking the jive and making it sound like this is just some construction worker they didn't picked up because he let a fucking beam fall on a nigga's car. That's how it sound to me. It's like I should feel sorry for this nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, what? To me, why is he painting the narrative that, look at this man, he seems broken, he seems distraught, he seems whatever. But them 4 years that when he was president, dividing the country, where was Van Jones's comments then?
He was still
it's just clear.
Van Jones at the RNC sucking his dick.
Bro, it's clear right now that that's just Van Jones's role in the machine right now.
Yeah.
You're right. Agreed. Hold on. We got like a couple more seconds.
Or I don't know if we know whether anyone was riding with him. If anything, I would think it would be an attorney, but that's a very long and lonely car ride. I've traveled with the former president, whether on Marine One or in the motorcade before, where if he's in a mood, he's going to want someone to talk to. If he's upset about something, he's going to want somebody to bounce ideas on how to respond to it. And I think that was probably a time that it was sinking in for him what exactly he was walking through.
Yeah, I would just say, look, this is a president who's normally got a smile on his face, who's upbeat, right? He's kind of indignant. This is a very sober picture of Donald Trump right there. Even, he's kind of got his fist up and he's waving to the crowd. As Alyssa just said, it's got to be. It had to be a tough
Ben,
ride.
I'm wondering what you see when you see that picture.
He looks sad.
Yeah.
He looks sad. He looks like the weight of it's hitting him. And,
Okay. I've had enough. Fuck him.
Question: is Anderson the only one that said that looks like? Aren't you motherfuckers crazy?
Who?
Anderson Cooper. Because he looks like.
I don't
Are these motherfuckers looking at what I'm looking at?
I don't understand any of this. I don't understand politics anymore. I don't, because all I know is this nigga, I fully believe somehow, some way, he gonna be found not guilty. and he gonna be president.
Of course.
And then niggas gonna be we gonna have a podcast a couple years, like a few months from now, a year from now, when we just staring at each other talking about how this happened.
So out of 34 felony counts, they not gonna get him on nothing?
Nothing.
I mean,
well, all of the counts are basically the same charge, pretty much. It's like really weird how it goes. But then they've also got like, what is it? I think 4 or 5 other cases that might come up on him in a bunch of other places around the country.
Yeah.
So there may be more and more things that are higher, like status. I mean, I don't want to say this isn't a high status thing, but like bribing a woman to not say that you had sex with her is not as bad as like instigating insurrection.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're saying that these are Class E felonies, and they're the lowest level of felony in the state of New York. So it sounds like they're lower level felonies, which I mean, I guess everything got levels to it.
No, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, all I know is niggas stormed the Capitol because of this nigga. All I know is if real niggas storm the Capitol, they be under the Capitol.
Yes.
They shot one white
their
woman.
ancestors.
Yeah, they shot one white woman in the face who was breaking into the Capitol, and now she's a martyr.
Yep.
That's all I know. These niggas stormed the Capitol because this nigga, and after it happened, they try to make us believe it didn't happen.
You've been talking shit about a motherfucker. Yeah, you've been talking shit about a motherfucker for 8 years.
8.
And then when you finally see them get their ass, well, you feel sorry for them?
All I know is
I'm confused.
All I know is the news media has tried. I don't know if it's the news media. All I know is they've been trying to make us believe it. What we saw with our nigga eyes, we didn't see these white people storming the Capitol. They've been trying to make niggas believe it didn't happen. It was a ruse. It was fake. That it was Antifa. Even if it was Antifa or the Proud Boys, whatever the fuck, they still been trying to make us think it didn't happen. We in the Matrix, dog. We in the fucking Matrix.
Hey, them motherfuckers is trying to go for it all, bro. I mean, they trying to make you believe slavery didn't happen. So I mean,
that too. We gonna get into that too. We gonna get into that too.
It's just like that. That what is that condition called when the captives?
Munchausen syndrome. Munchausen.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, ma'am.
That's what America's going through. This Munchausen syndrome.
Nigga, all I know is a bunch of white people and a couple of niggas stormed the Capitol.
Yeah.
And we don't even talk about it. We don't even talk about it anymore. We don't even talk about it anymore.
No, we don't.
Like niggas literally stormed the Capitol while senators in Congress were in the Capitol.
Running for their lives.
We don't talk about it anymore.
Yep, and nobody went to jail for more than 5 years.
No one went to. As I said, if a bunch of black folks showed up because they were trying to get Barack Obama out of the White House, nigga, we would still be in the White House, but we just be under it. We be like Indians, nigga. We just be in the earth, nigga.
They would have started shooting when niggas hopped the fence, fuck breaking into the building.
Dog, it's crazy.
Fuck that. They would have got us at the meeting.
Nigga, no, it would have been nigga, at the meeting, at whatever, nigga. The FBI would have kicked in every door that day.
Yep, just pulling niggas out the shower and all that. If it was a nigga.
We're not gonna go down this rabbit hole of standing up. Anyway, District Attorney Bragg announces 34-count felony indictment of former President Donald Trump.
Not necessarily publicity stunt.
What you say there?
I'm sorry, I had a little bit of a breakup. I was wondering how much money was raised for his campaign. So how much y'all think he got campaign-wise now?
Since this, I've already seen that. I've already saw something even on like Wednesday, I think, that said that he's raised more money just in the past few days since the indictment came through.
It's over $1 million. And
and campaign shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's over $1 million already. It might
$10
be.
million.
Yeah.
$10 million.
Yeah.
$10 million he done already raised.
Because I know on the
Ridiculous.
first day they didn't say it was $1 million, so I can't even imagine where it's at now. You said 10 million. This is growing. Here's the thing though: the same people who boycott Bud Light because they got some transgender dude. First of all, why you drinking Bud Light? That's a whole nother podcast. But anyway, the same people who boycott Bud Light are the same people giving fucking money to this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You drink water in a can, of course you're gonna give money to this nigga. That's what I'm saying.
You drink water in a can.
You drink water in a
Fucking
can.
seltzer water.
You water in a can, nigga. Just go ahead. If
seltzer water.
I haven't. Okay, I can't say yet to, but it's very few niggas' houses I've been in where it's just Bud Light at abundance in the motherfucking refrigerator.
No.
You might as well drink a motherfucking White Claw.
Yeah. You might as well just piss in the cup and drink it.
Blasphemy. Don't talk about them White Claws. Those of us that are low carbs like them White Claws.
White Claw?
I digress.
You on them White Claws?
White Claws, yes, they taste like static, fruit static, but they do the job.
You might. Hey, you know what? You might as well get you some sugar-free water and just put vodka in it.
Yeah, that's
you just say sugar-free water.
A little crystal wine. Yeah, a little crystal wine.
Oh, my bad. I mean, just water and put vodka in it.
Get a shot of vodka, some club soda, and sprinkle some Crystal Light in it.
Yeah.
You got a White Claw, nigga.
Yeah.
White
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I can't stand y'all,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna
just-
try it. Let y'all know.
Yeah, you drinking them. You drinking them. Hold on. You drinking them. Hold on. This might be a whole new podcast now. You drinking them claws?
First and foremost, let's keep the show going. Don't.
But you put it out there. You drinking them White Claws?
I'm telling you, bro.
I'll be right back.
You be right back.
Oxtails and White Claws. God damn.
Be young people. It be young people.
Yeah, dude.
Last time I had a White Claw, I got a headache and dreamed about the Klan. Oh, you got one?
Damn, she went and got her a White Claw. That's nasty.
Hold on, unmute your microphone. I want to hear your responses to this anger. Oh, damn, you popped it open? You might as well get you might as well get you 4 more, cause you ain't gonna feel no buzz.
First and foremost, I'm a lightweight these days. I do feel a buzz. Leave me be.
A
Let's
buzz
keep the
off
party.
of what? The air? From the can?
It's probably the edible that she ate before she did White Claw.
Captures the untamed spirit.
All
Because of the spirit. Let's keep it
all
That's
the
just-
alcohol in that White Claw just went.
Yeah, it's just air, nigga. You drinking slavery.
That was a good one, Cole.
You drinking slavery. Hey.
All it is Gatorade.
Harriet Tubman frowning right now, nigga, as you drink those.
First off, Harriet Tubman. This is what she fought for. Okay.
No,
did y'all see
nigga,
that
she didn't
picture?
fall for
Did y'all
that.
see that picture?
Harriet Tubman was
Harriet
fought-
Tubman fought for something much stronger than that.
Harriet Tubman fought for Paul Masson and malt liquor. She did not fight for White Claws.
Oh, shit.
First of all, she was said white what?
White. They ain't doing nothing white.
She's not gonna be for the White Claw. Okay.
Nah. Harriet Tubman
You would
was
have thought you was talking about damn chicken or something.
yeah. Chicken claws.
Y'all was drinking chicken blood?
Chicken
Y'all
blood.
drinking chicken blood.
Nah. If Harriet Tubman was alive, she would definitely be a sponsor of Paul Masson.
Right.
Anyway, let's keep it moving. Sometimes it be young people that surprise you. The White Claws? I did not see that. I get it though. Low carb.
Low carb. Yeah.
Yeah.
No alcohol. Yeah.
It does have. About that much. About that much.
Not even that much.
Yeah. Like a white man's dick. White claws. Anyway, keep moving. District Attorney Bragg announced a 34-count felony indictment
No, you
of
gotta
former.
pause. You gotta pause, because you're not about to have these white men following me up in the damn Target. I do not, okay? I got attacked by a white man this week in Target. Now I'm triggered. White men, I
Well,
just like
hold
White
on. You
Claws.
can't.
You expect you was buying White Claws?
I know. Hold on. You can't have the white. If you buy White Claws, white men are like, "Hey, sister."
No, I was not buying the White Claws.
Hey,
First
sister.
and foremost, no. Let me tell you what happened.
Hey,
Let me
sister.
tell you what happened.
I like
We
your
gonna pause real
braids.
quick.
I like your braids.
And then want to come up and touch. No, okay.
Can I
So
touch
was
them?
in the store.
hair?
You smell like cocoa butter.
He said I smell like coconut oil and shea butter mixed together. I was like, if you don't get the fuck on from me, white sir.
Right?
Sometimes I don't put it on my skin, but I just have it around the house so I can smell it.
Cocoa butter and White Claws. Damn.
Cocoa, hey, that's a mix album. That's a mixtape. Cocoa butter and White
That
Claws.
do sound like a mixtape.
Yep. Cocoa butter.
I'm about to go drop them bars.
Hey, Eminem gonna be like, homonyms, cocoa butter, White Claws, napkins, babkins.
Napkins and Babkins.
Babkins and
You wonder why white men following you. You walk around with a fucking 18 pack of White Claws.
I didn't have the White Claws in my cart that day.
They smelt them on. They smelt them on you. They smelt them on you.
Coconut butter and White Claws, he smelled it. They attract white men like it's a scent.
It's like pheromones.
Yeah.
White man pheromones.
They come floating like Tom and Jerry in that cartoon when they smell.
That's what. That's
Did you
why.
really hit me with the Tom and Jerry?
Yeah, that's why I stopped drinking Parmesan. Section 8 mother started following me around.
I can't deal with you. How did we get here?
I don't know.
Oh, you started twice tonight.
I was like, oh
man.
man, why all these women holding babies following me? Let me put this bottle of Parmesan down.
I'm looking at you. You know I'm looking at you.
I can tell some White Claws.
See, Donald Trump caused all that shit. Now niggas gonna be partying and that motherfucker's guilty with oxtails and White Claws, nigga. Going down.
Oxtails and White Claws? Ooh, that's a dangerous mix, nigga.
Yeah.
Your stomach gonna
All
blow
of it is
up.
better than the hamburgers and fries. What's the name?
What'd you say?
No, it's nothing.
Did y'all with some business shit real quick.
Yeah, so anyway, as we already alluded to before the White Claws segment, District Attorney Bragg announces 34-count felony indictment of former President Donald Trump. I'm not going to dig into all this shit because the people who listen to this podcast already know this nigga guilty. And the people who don't listen to this podcast and a lot of motherfuckers are like, did you really do it? I mean, like, I had somebody at work that said, it's all political. And I was like, just because it's political don't mean that nigga ain't guilty. And she just looked at me and frowned.
She took you off the ally list.
Yeah, that's fine. She was never, that particular person has never been on the ally list because I know for sure she would probably yell rape as I just sat in my car and she stood by it.
Okay.
That's why we do not hang out at all. Or none of the white women at my job, actually. Anyway, I'm not reading all this. I'm not gonna read all this shit. This nigga is guilty. Y'all know he guilty. He got people pissing on him. He got the Russians paying this nigga. I don't know what more we got to do. All I know is the nigga said he gonna show me his taxes and he never did.
Nope. I wonder who's on top between him and Putin.
Oh, you
top
saying
of what?
Who? No, actually, you got to figure out who's the power. Is he a power bottom? That's what you got to figure out. He a power bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's not the top. Who's the power? The power.
Who's the power?
Yeah, I think Putin the power bottom. But he getting old. So he probably not generating the same force that needs to be generated. Anyway.
I know nothing of what you guys are speaking right now.
I'm just saying.
Different language.
Which one is wide and which one's dick? That's what I'm thinking.
Hold on, AC. I need you to, when we get out the podcast, I need you to Google, damn it, Always Sunny, Philadelphia, power bottom. Boom. There we go. You know what? I'm moving to, anyway. Trump is, we are, you know what? Fuck him. Hold on. This just in from Trump's lawyer.
State court. So it's virtually impossible for him to prove that felony.
So if this is such a tough case for him to make, why is he bringing it?
Well, I think there's no question about it that he wants to humiliate President Trump.
You know what we call that.
Hold on.
The truth?
One more time.
Right.
Well, I think there's no question about it that he wants to humiliate President Fraud.
Okay. Anyway, not my mouth, from the mouth of babes, or old white man, or Italian white man. Who knows? Anyway, moving on. Clarence Thomas says trips with billionaire didn't need to be disclosed at the time. So what we're talking about is, it just came out that Clarence Justice Thomas, my bad. I'm not a master of the English language. Justice Clarence Thomas. I don't know why I said Coon Thomas. My bad. He been getting trips from his friends, luxury trips, going around the world, doing other shit, doing crazy shit. Him and his wife. I said, is it Massa or owner? His wife. It's definitely his wife. Gina Thomas. Justice Clarence Thomas says Friday that he did not disclose luxury travel paid for by a Republican donor because he was advised at the time that he did not have to report it. In a rare statement sent via the Supreme Court Public Information Office, Thomas said that the trips he and his wife, conservative activist Gina Thomas, took with the donor Harlan Crow. This nigga signed something from a crime novel. Harlan Crow and his wife, who Thomas describes as among his family's dearest friends, quote unquote, were the sort of personal hospitality from close personal friends that he was advised did not require disclosure. Thomas traveled with Crows, include trips on the donor's yacht and private jet, was the subject of a bombshell ProPublica report published Thursday. Congressional Democrats have called for an investigation into the matter, for a stronger ethics code for the justices, and some federal judges are also speaking out. Wait a minute. So this is the same judge whose wife was part of the whole let's all rally and go to the White House and storm the Capitol. But now this is the part that's too far.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hate to hear. Thanos is right. Send the asteroid. We got Supreme Court justices with Republican donors taking trips. The same Supreme Court justice whose wife, who phone calls, emails, texts, whatever the fuck, for people who was talking about the election is a fraud, storm the Capitol, all this shit. What the fuck is going on? And then we're going to have another story that keeps asking you, what the fuck is going on in this country? For people who look like everybody on this podcast. And if you listen to this podcast, even if you white, that means you probably fuck with black people. What the fuck is going on with this country with people who look like us and people who fuck with people who look like us?
That's a hell of a question.
Like every day I go to work with white people who I fuck with, and they just like have no clue, but they don't need to have a clue because they okay, they white. And sometimes we talk about shit, they're like, oh, I didn't know that. And I'm like, no shit. And I just like, and 10 know me, y'all know me, but right. 10 know me from work, and I'm just like, no shit. Why you say that, Roger? Why would you know? Why would you care? Every day you go home to white people.
These are facts.
Anyway, let's keep moving. It's very sad. So this coon ass nigga, who's the justice, AC, was it him? I think, and also Lady Lavender, there was someone who came there at some point in time at MU. I didn't go to the talk, but it was some talk about as far as like affirmative action or something. It wasn't, of course it wasn't this nigga, but somebody came to MU at that point in time. I gotta look it up. I will look it up because I ain't gonna put y'all on blast to look it up, but I'll find it for the next podcast to look it up. Somebody came there to talk about like affirmative action. It was some nigga who had been. It's always a nigga who benefits from it, but then wants to shut it down. Niggas like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But they don't understand the reason why you in that position because you a coon ass nigga. You the most reasonable ass nigga. Not even reasonable. I'm a reasonable nigga at work.
Complacent.
Thank you. Complacent, compliant ass nigga. Thank you. That's a better.
A can. Like we like to call them cans.
Complacent ass niggas.
Cans with 2 A's to replace the O's.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we watching it happen, bro. Like, yeah, that's how we get here, nigga. Like, let's look at the empathy of Van Jones. Let's see what that looks like.
Cause even like I said,
That's
Jones.
a case study, bro.
It is, cause like we said, like Van Jones, like I don't remember him always being this way. Yeah, he wasn't like Malcolm X. He wasn't like over the top, but he was definitely like a middle of the road, normal ass nigga for the most part.
He was a relatable dude.
Yeah, he reminded me of my uncle Kenneth. You know what I'm saying? Like a relatable ass dude. I'm not Malcolm X. I'm not all this other shit. I'm conservative on a lot of my views. But I remember my Uncle Ken talking to me, and he was like, I can't vote for this party no more. If you gonna bring me Trump, I can't vote for this party no more. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. My Uncle Ken don't cuss, but he pretty much like came close to saying, fuck Trump, fuck the Republican Party, if this thing gonna bring to me. You know what I'm saying? And like you got niggas talking about, I gotta feel sad for Trump because he gotta like not even arrested. I mean, he was arrested, but indicted. My bad, but not going to jail. Not none of this shit. I'm so sad. This is that. Nigga, where you been when niggas are in the streets dying at the hands of cops? Where you been when cops kicking in doors? Killing black women who just at their house because cops looking for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck you been, nigga? Fuck Trump, nigga. Where you been, nigga? When we out here suffering, dog. We suffering, dog. We suffering. And you talking about you feel sad because this nigga got to do the perp walk, nigga? And we all know he ain't going to do no real time, nigga. But you sad? You gonna humanize the building, man? Fuck all that, dog.
What pushes a relatable nigga like Van Jones at one time to that place?
Money.
Yeah. Is it just money?
Money and fame, and then the privileges and the things he's gonna get from people, just like Clarence Thomas is getting all this shit for being on these people's side. I'm sure Van Jones is getting a lot of perks at this point for everything he says.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Whoa, what just happened, nigga?
I was trying to find the power bottom skip from you for the back end of the show.
Did you just press play on Booty Max 3?
No, that was Gilf's 78.
Bullhead. Sounds like bullheads and oxtails.
Oh, easy. But no, man, cause like Van Jones ain't broke. Van Jones he ain't poor. So like you said, I don't know what it is for niggas like this. I do not know.
Cause I'm with you. I'm not saying he was rich prior to this turn or he wasn't getting benefits for certain things, but you know how much more did he become his actual self in that process?
Well, one thing that we've seen in the past, a couple months, is that even the Fox News people didn't believe the shit they're saying. So I'm sure a lot of the people aren't believing it, but they're still saying it because they get benefits for saying the things they believe. They get benefits if they don't talk shit about Donald Trump. They get benefits if they seem empathetic towards him during this moment. So I don't think it is that it has to be that he believes everything he's saying. He just knows what's going to come from it.
Yeah.
So he's lacking integrity? I mean, at one point I thought he was a person that you could semi-listen to and be like, okay, you know, I can take what he's saying and I can maybe mull it around a little bit. Like it has a little bit of validity to it, but you're saying he's essentially sacrificing himself to be accepted by the other side?
I don't know if he is enough. I'm saying I hope that is what it is because there's no way he can actually believe what the fuck he's saying.
But maybe this is what it takes to enter the realm of a Clarence Thomas or a type of person that Roger was talking about.
So he's transcending into the coonery.
No, I mean that nigga's at master level, drunken master. You know, he's at the top of Silent Hill.
Drunken master level coon, nigga. I love it. But I think I don't know. Part of me think he's trying to play both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't saying I'm all in. Trump is innocent. This is all political. But at the same point in time, he's just like he's trying to humanize this nigga and trying to be like, you know, it's very sad. This and that. So I think he's trying to. I think he was trying to play both sides of the fence, but niggas ain't fucking with that, dog. Niggas I know.
But I'm to say, bro, that he's let's just say he's on the team, and that's the play CNN is trying to make, because everybody on that motherfucker was trying to the same energy was not kept, bro.
No,
like the same energy about reporting Donald Trump, and that whole process was not the same energy before he got indicted and when they wanted that motherfucker to get indicted. Like, it's all different now.
Yeah, cause I think because CNN is trying to play that thing where it's like they were viewed as not being unbiased. So now they're going over the top to appear some kind of way.
So what if that nigga not Don Lemon, why I say Don Lemon? What if that nigga Van Jones is just towing the line?
It's funny you said Don Lemon. That nigga got some charges coming up too. That's for next week.
Yeah, he do. He do.
Little teaser. Anyway, but
I'm saying, what if that nigga's just towing the line of the company and like not really? I'm not gonna say because he is saying what the fuck he's saying, but what I'm saying is he's just towing the line.
He won't be fired. So like
right.
It's related but not related. So I fuck heavy with Dan Le Batard. Dan Le Batard last week had Dan Le Batard sat down and talked with Stephen A. Smith. Y'all know how I feel about Stephen A. Smith. And basically he didn't say it, but when Stephen A. Smith got let go from ESPN, that nigga was like, I had money saved up, but at the same point in time, wasn't nobody fucking with me, so I didn't know if I was gonna get paid again. After that, though, we all see Stephen A. Smith's trajectory. For me, he seems a nigga that people call upon when you want to shame black athletes. Y'all know where I stand when that nigga come. We can have debates about that after that. I think Van Jones is the political Stephen A. Smith.
That's not unfair.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, Van Jones, like, to me, is like that nigga, like, I still gotta eat. I still gotta have some notoriety. I ain't Don Lemon. I'm not that like Don Lemon. And once again, that nigga Don Lemon might not have a job if some of these court cases come to fruition. We'll see.
Yeah, he been wilding.
Yeah, he wilding. We find out this nigga wilding. But to me, like, Van Jones comes off as the political Stephen A. Smith. He's the nigga you call upon to make white people feel good about a nigga having a black tape.
I don't know. So I guess we all saying the same thing, that it takes a certain level of compromise and something to get there. And
for sure.
Certain niggas like that are willing to do it.
Yeah, niggas gotta open that. They gotta open that app, put that thumb on the phone, and see what that bank account look like, and go, I need a couple more. So what I'm trying to say is that at this moment, like, Donald Trump seems very sad. He's very sad. We can all understand where he's coming from. And meanwhile, if I was over there, I'd be like, nigga, fuck you, fuck him, fuck Donald Trump, fuck everybody, and now I ain't got a job, but that's fine. But I got my soul.
But you clearly got niggas that's willing not to go that route.
Yeah.
And those seem to be the few niggas that you talked about earlier, that get to that spot where it's just like, what is the problem with those niggas?
And I don't know. I don't want to speak for anyone's pockets, but I'm going to assume that no one here has ever been a multi-millionaire. So maybe we speak of the voice of niggas who've never been multi-millionaires. So we don't know the price of selling our souls yet.
I'm comfortable with that assessment.
Hey, I'm comfortable with that. I pay my bills every month, nigga. I'm comfortable with that. And my kids look at me and know who daddy is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm comfortable with that, dog. I will die happy. If today, if a bullet came through this window, nigga, I'm fine. So I don't know. I can't say the same from them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They had a price and somebody found it. That's what it comes off to me.
Could be it.
You know what I'm saying? So, but let's keep it. We're not ready for this yet. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. We talked about, that's fuckery. We'll come back to this. To the power bottom. Justice, we already talked it. Advisors said no need to report travel with GOP donor. But once again, man, like we talked about the coonery, but who is holding Supreme Court justices in check? Because these are GOP donors. These ain't just niggas who was like, of course, with the lawyers speak on his side and all his other side are saying, the GOP side is saying, these are just friends who pay for trips. So that's cool. If you're a friend paying for a trip, that's cool. But these are known GOP donors who are paying for these trips.
And one of the things they said in one of the articles, they were like, in his little rebuttal, like, it's all good. I knew these people for 25 years. We've been friends for 25 years. We've been going on trips for all that time. But he's been a Supreme Court justice longer than that. So who's to say that this isn't a friendship of convenience that that the other dude is trying to do. Plus, the other dude has been connected to Supreme Court cases, has been connected to other court cases and things that are happening within the court system. So fuck him all day long.
That part. But we also talked about on the show too, though, the thing that like, and I have said that the thing that I hate but also respect about the GOP party is these niggas will fall in line to protect each other. The Democrat Party will fucking feast on each other. If a nigga get out of line, and maybe that's for good or the bad, we'll get into that later on and down the line. But the GOP party, nigga, they will get in line. And also, as we will find out later on next week, is some stories fleshed out as far as like Democrat Party members now claiming they're Republican Party members. We'll talk about that later on. Some stories coming out. But GOP members, once they get a marching order, them niggas follow it to a T. And they will keep repeating it over and over again, even if it's a lie or a half truth, until the public either gets tired or just says, "Oh yeah, that's a fact."
Yep. If you tell the same lie long enough, nigga, it becomes true.
So I guess the part that I'm confused about is, like, I know from my field and probably from the majority of folks' fields, there is an ethics. We have a code of ethics that we have to follow. And some of the articles I was reading made mention that you have to report anything over $50. And so I have a good friend who works at a community mental health center. I work for an insurance company. When we go out to eat, we're very mindful of what those bills look like, because at the end of the day, if I'm treating her as that's my homegirl. And, that's how we're eating, but it could be misconstrued. So I'm just trying to figure out how, like, his ethics, the people that, hold his license or, whatever, because he's a lawyer or a judge or whatever, why haven't they stepped in?
But once again,
the $50 is only for Congress people, so that doesn't apply to him. But it's still like you're trying to ask
go ahead.
People who may not have ethics, whether they have ethics that they're going to hold them to. Like, no.
But I think they only have one ethic. It's like only one. And ironically is win by any means necessary.
Once again, the GOP party, they will fall in line to keep their people in power. Once out of an election year, we'll figure that shit out. But once it's time for an election, we gonna fall in line. As Ted Cruz. Fuck your wife. Your daddy probably killed JFK. These are all things Trump said. And when it was time, the nigga called Ted Cruz's wife a ugly ass, whatever the fuck he called her. But once it was time to get Donald Trump elected, Ted Cruz shut the fuck up and got in line.
Two-step.
Hand in hand. He probably did a little spin. He probably let Trump spin around. Dance with you. You know what I'm saying? And say what you will. And of course, I don't want it. I'd rather, if we're going to keep losing, we keep losing. But I'd rather my party be a party of ethics. That's fine. We'll figure it all out. We have a big ass tent. But like I said, like it or not, but respect it. The GOP party, when they get a candidate and it's time to go forward, hey, didn't he rape some kids? I mean, were they really kids? So he raped somebody. I mean, did they? All right, Ted. But yeah, man, I don't know.
They know the scripts, and they literally give them scripts to talk about any topic that comes up and that might come up, and they have the exact same talking points. They're very coordinated. It actually is quite impressive.
Very.
Everybody gets the same fucking memo at the same time.
Yep.
These are your speaking points. You may not deviate from said speaking points.
Talking about speaking points. Governor Reeves declares Confederate Heritage Month a 30-year-old Mississippi tradition. From the same people in party who say CRT makes white kids feel bad, makes them feel guilty, makes them feel like they hate black people, we bring you Confederate Heritage Month. Once again,
yeah, I'm confused.
April 4th.
What are they celebrating? I mean, I guess I know, but
I don't know. Let's read. For the 4th year in a row, Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves has signed a proclamation declaring April as 4th year in a row as Confederate Heritage Month in Mississippi, keeping alive a 30-year-old tradition that former Republican Governor Kirk Fordyce first began. Black people make up 38% of Mississippi's population, which is the highest rate for any state. A branch of the Sons of Confederate Veterans of the SCV Camp 265 ranking rough and ready posted a copy of the proclamation on his Facebook page on Tuesday afternoon. Whereas we honor all who lost their lives in the Civil War, fucking traitors, it is important for all Americans to reflect upon our nation's past to gain insight from our mistakes and successes. Successes. So they never really lost. And to come to a full understanding that the lessons learned yesterday and today will carry us through tomorrow if we carefully and earnestly strive to understand and appreciate our heritage and our opportunities which lie before us. The proclamation says, now therefore I, Tate Reeves, Governor of the state of Mississippi. I don't know why I became a racist white man right there, but it seems adequate.
It just felt good.
It came out pretty good.
My bad. It did. I don't know why. Hereby I proclaim the month of April 2023 as Confederate Heritage Month in the state of Mississippi. Fuck y'all. Y'all lost. Y'all traitors. Y'all went. Nigga, I don't understand. I don't understand. You went to war against the United States. You fucking lost. Go away. I hate it here. I hate it. I do.
And now I can't hear him.
Can you hear me? You hear me? I'm going in and out. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was going to say that, so part of what you just read right there said something along the lines of we need to learn from our heritage, the good and the bad. We need to use these things to learn for the future. But that doesn't work if it involves black people, only if it involves fighting because of black people, like to keep them enslaved.
I don't understand.
Because everything they've been fighting against in all the other schools and in all the libraries is exactly what he just described there in that little speech. So I really don't understand what the fuck. Somebody needs to ask one of them about that, because make it make sense.
I don't know. All I know is I put my hand up and I swore an oath to defend this nation against enemies, both foreign and domestic. And last time I checked, the Confederate Army was a domestic enemy. The last time I checked, they stood against the United States. The last time I fucking checked. But all I know is...
Let them tell that they are the United States.
Huh?
What did you say?
I just said let them tell that they are the United States.
Exactly. That's what as I continue to get a little older, I just like, oh, y'all never did lose. Y'all didn't lose. Y'all just decided to like, okay, y'all can have it for now, but we know we know what's real. I'm gonna keep moving. It's just fucking sad. Like you got fucking white women in Florida one white woman in Florida.
You're
Damn, I'm coming in and out. Damn it! You got one white woman in Florida who was upset that her child had to watch the story of Ruby Ridge because she thought it would teach black or white kids to feel inferior and black kids to hate white kids. And it's like, no, we just teaching y'all that y'all ain't shit. And that's okay. That's okay.
It's not even teaching them that they ain't shit. It's teaching you that some people that you might have been related to or that came before you ain't shit. Because we're not saying this little white kid who was born in like 2000 teens did this shit. Granted, their parents might say the same shit and their grandparents say the same shit that those people said. But for some reason, they don't understand that teaching history does not mean that I'm saying you did this shit.
Well, no,
and that's the part I also don't understand.
Yeah.
They don't.
I was about to correct myself and say, not saying that you ain't shit, that at some point in time, y'all may not have been shit and y'all treated us as shit, but it's a story that should be told.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't shooting down Confederate flags. You ain't saying that Confederate flags shouldn't be flown in the South because they make black people feel some kind of way. The same white people who say Ruby Ridge shouldn't be shown to fucking elementary kids ain't saying take down Confederate flag. So nigga, same energy. What the fuck we talking about?
Exactly.
It's like, nigga, if I had enough money, I'd move to the moon. I swear to God. I'm like Elon. You racist, but send me to the moon, nigga. I'll be up there just watching niggas fight each other on the moon. That's fine. Instead of Whitey on the moon, it'd be niggas on the moon. They want to fix drugs, but niggas on the moon.
Nigga, why did you just turn into a fucking revolutionary?
Cause you know the what's my man? My man that had the poem. They want to do this, but Whitey's on the moon. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucked. My connection is fucked up. Anyway.
Whitey.
Sorry, I don't know why I keep going in and out. But yeah, Whitey on the moon. That's the original joint. But yeah, I'll be niggas on the moon. Speaking of niggas, in Tennessee, and maybe this is the whole point of this whole episode. The country's fucked up. So all the people who talk about gun rights, First Amendment this, First Amendment that, Bill of Rights, all of this shit, right to protest, they done got real quiet in Tennessee. Because in Tennessee, people said, oh, we gonna protest. The members of the House said, we gonna protest. You know what they said? The white people said, get the fuck out. Except for the one white lady who was Democrat. They said, you can stay. So let's talk about it. That's all. Let's go.
By one vote. So what are your thoughts at this hour?
You know, it's bittersweet. I'm glad that I made it through. I did not expect to. But my colleagues are amazing young men. They have so much to offer. They're just brilliant men.
So let her talk a little bit. But Tennessee State Representative Gloria Johnson, who avoided expulsion from the GOP-controlled House of Representatives by a single vote on Thursday, said later that night that she was spared because she's a white woman. I'll lie for sure. Two of Johnson's Democratic colleagues who also just, I hate when people say happen to be black. Like, nigga, I just, sorry, my mama had a,
just threw on the black skin today.
Sorry.
Put some extra melanin in my skin today.
Sorry, there was a black dick in the black vagina. Here I am. I apologize. I just happened to be a nigga. I apologize so fully. Like I said, happened to be black. Sorry that my mom and dad were niggas. Representative Justin Jones and they got the same first names. That's cool. And Justin Pearson were ousted after the trio participated in the gun control protest at the legislative body's podium last week. And this what fucks me up. Isn't this what politics is supposed to be about? Debate. And all I keep hearing about is rights. But the people who are actually, and like this is the thing though, like people talk about my first right amendments on TikTok are being perverted, and it's like, no, TikTok just said you whack and kicked you off the platform. But people who are actually in the house are being expelled for protesting. This is actual First Amendment shit. This is actually the government stepping in and censoring you and saying quiet.
But it's not about debate for them. Like, debate is what we think government should be included. For them, it's the hate, not debate, because they don't give a shit about people besides them having the right to free speech or right to any kind of rights.
Agreed, 100%. 100%. So, yeah, that's a better lead up. She'll talk more.
Who are working so hard for the people in their communities. And so I think that we're going to do absolutely everything we can to get them back, and I actually think that's going to happen. So
how's that going to happen? What happens next?
So what happens is there's a little our law. The law on this is kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, and these niggas in Tennessee, like the people who listen to the show can't see it, but y'all can see it. They definitely got this nigga out the paint. He probably got the biggest afro in Tennessee.
That's the one. I don't know if we talked about it on here. I feel like we did, but now I can't remember. It might have been just in the chat. He was the one who wore dashiki to the house on the first day.
I think we did. I don't know if we talked about it, but it was definitely in the chat for sure. And
non-suits into
and
the
this nigga look like
into the
Chico
chambers.
DeBarge. That's Chico DeBarge right there. They definitely got that nigga out the paint. So, a little more.
Initially, your Metro Council in Davidson County or the commission in Shelby County will appoint someone to the position. And they can appoint Justin Jones and Justin Pearson.
Okay. And are those councils?
Yeah, I ain't gonna. You know what? We're not gonna do a whole 5 minutes talking to these white people speak. But when we talk about, I know we cringe when we talk about allies, but an ally is a white person that says, "Oh yeah, I realize the only reason why I'm still here because I'm white, and the reason why they ain't here because they black." She didn't mince words. She didn't do that thing where a lot of people go, "Well, I don't understand," and they said this in the past, and she said, "No, I'm 60 years old and I'm a 60-year-old white woman. That's why I'm still here." Clear to the fucking point. Salute to you. And it's a audio podcast, but I gave her a Jamaican salute. Boop, Minnie Hill salute for niggas who do know. Yeah, same thing here, man. Tennessee House oust 2 Democratic lawmakers, and my man, I think he's talking here. Hold on.
And this legislative body takes act.
I'm gonna back this up.
The most direct.
And this is Justin.
The most direct action this legislative body takes.
Sorry, Joe. You can clean
our community. The most direct action this legislative body takes, or should I say my colleagues on the other side of the aisle are taking, is to expel us for speaking about the issues of weapons of war on our streets. We called for you all to ban assault weapons, and you respond with an assault on democracy.
We all saw the video of what he did. He and 2 other representatives effectively...
And this is a Republican white man. Fuck his name.
...conducted a mutiny on March the 30th of 2023.
Did he say
in this
a mutiny?
very chamber.
Yeah, he said a mutiny. He said a mutiny. He said a mutiny. I'm trying to figure out where these white men were 2 years ago on January 6th.
Well, it would have had to happen. You don't acknowledge it.
Yeah, I mean,
I will say that I heard, like the lady was saying, they have the setup in that town or in that area where they were elected does have a thing where they make interim positions until the next election happens, because I guess the Republicans are like, we're not gonna have anybody sit here until they get elected, and we're gonna probably reline everything anyway, so they can reappoint these two men to go back. And then I was also looking at something that talked about a 1966 court case or Supreme Court case, so this might be applied, although they'll probably try to tweak it, that said that Julian Bond, the famous representative there, had been told that he couldn't sit because he made statements about the Vietnam War. And so the Supreme Court said that a state can apply a stricter speech to the legislators than it does to the actual residents of the area. So he was seated, but some people are saying they can use that court case to get these two men back seated. But other people are saying, well, that was before he was actually seated. It wasn't while he was already in the legislature, so it might not work. But anyway, there's some precedent cases that hopefully will be pulled through if these men try to go higher than we'll see though.
Yeah. Hold on. That's why
of 2023 in this very chamber. So not to expel him would simply invite him and his colleagues to continue to engage in mutiny on the House floor.
You're not silencing my voice. You're silencing the voice of 70,000 Tennesseans that sent me here, that care deeply about gun violence and Medicaid expansion and public schools. And we are continually silenced on the floor on those issues and more.
Speaking up on behalf of the last, the lost, the least, those who've been left out, those who've been ignored, those who've been silenced but who refuse to be silent any longer, does not deserve expulsion from this house.
Hey! Them white people mad as Afro. That's what it's all about. All right, moving into sports. We weren't here last week. Hey, did y'all watch the tournament? Well, women's or men's?
Yeah, I did.
I was kind of in and out, man.
Women's game was great. Men's game, UConn just did what UConn did the whole tournament and just beat the brakes off niggas. And then at the same point in time, LSU pretty much did the same thing too. They beat the brakes off of Iowa. I guess there was controversy. I don't understand. I guess sometimes in collegiate sports, high school sports, AAU sports, sports in general, pickup games, people talk shit to one another. I guess that's not a good thing when it's niggas talking shit to white people. We're not gonna get into all that. So anyway, Angela Reese, is it Angel or Angela? We freezing up. Damn, it's my fault, y'all. It's my fault. Angel Reese, right? Is it Angel Reese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angel.
Yeah, Angel Reese. I guess she gave the "can't see me" point the ring sign to Caitlyn. Caitlyn, what's her woman's name? Caitlyn. Some with a C. I don't know. Anyway, Angel Reese won, which is known throughout the realm of niggas who play sports. If you win, you talk shit. If you don't win, you be humble and get shit talked to you. But I guess the optics of a black woman giving a white woman the can't see me with the ring pointing sign ain't good. So
nobody saw the white girl did it first.
But yeah, I learned
exactly.
I learned
exactly.
that. I learned that too. Like people, cause like a guy who I know, white guy who for the most part, I've known him for like 8-9 years. I don't think he's racist, or I think he's just old white dude who don't understand. And he was like, "Yeah, she did that shit. I understand it." And I was like, "But you do know that the white girl did it like 48 hours earlier, right?" He was like, "Really?" When I said, he was like, "What?" Well, first of all, I know.
I was like, nigga, I was like, literally, they probably didn't see her. Shit, so pale, and they had on all white uniforms.
No.
They probably didn't raise their hand and do it.
But no, I get it. But what I get though is like, I know a lot of people don't watch women's collegiate athletics in general, whether it be basketball, lacrosse, whatever the fuck. They don't watch women's in general. I get that, right? And I think what happened was, after Iowa beat South Carolina, which was supposed to be we thought was going to be a national champion, people said, "Oh shit, we're going to watch this fucking game," especially after this white girl had, I think she was the first collegiate athlete. I forget I don't know the specific caveats were, but I know in the Elite Eight, she was the first collegiate athlete in the Elite Eight to have a triple-double under a certain point total in the Elite Eight, let alone having a back-to-back 40-point game, Elite Eight, Elite Eight Final Four. So I know a lot of people tuned in for the championship game who did not see what happened in the Final Four.
Not only that, but also I'm sure the people who were talking bad about it didn't even watch any channel or any clips that showed both things in comparison. People were probably like, "Oh yeah, I know that other girl, the white girl did this the other day, but let's only show this black girl because we got to talk shit about her. And she said she's not going to go see Joe Biden. She's not going to see the president when they were invited. We got to talk shit about her now."
Right. But
so it's like lots of reasons for it.
Right. But I'm saying, but the whole not going to see Joe Biden happened later than her doing, because it was the "you can't see me" ring thing. That was immediate. Hate, followed by then Jill Biden saying, "Well, why can't both teams come to the White House?" Which then followed by her saying, "We not going." So it was like a stepstone, right? So there was the whole Elite Four thing happened. The Final Four thing happened where this white woman, and don't get me wrong, the white girl's a baller. She's a fucking baller. I mean, I'm going to put it out there. She's a baller. She still put down 30 points in the game where her team lost.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's good.
Yeah, when niggas talking about, like when old girls talking about we locked her down, I was like, yeah, she still put 30 points on y'all niggas. I don't know what we talking about. 30 points where also she had 3 fouls in the first half and sat down for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Still 30 points on y'all niggas. Blah, 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 blah. So, erase that. I think a lot of people tuned in to the championship game. What you saying, Lady Lavender? Tuned to the championship game without the Elite Eight, Final Four shit, and also the whole season, and also forgetting that Angel Reese played for Maryland and also had played them before, and her and old girl has similar beef. But Angel Reese beat them when she was at Maryland. So it's a whole nother story going on for people who don't watch women's athletics. I just like basketball. So there we go. Blah, blah, blah. And the women's game has also progressed. And then me and another doctor talked about it who also played basketball in college. The only thing I got problems with the women's game is the post game still needs a little work. It's very boring. But the perimeter game has gotten very exciting. Yada, yada, yada. That's my
It kind of sounds like you got some Larry Bird, Magic Johnson shit going on. With these two girls.
There we go.
I mean, back when
That's what it is. And I think And I don't know where I heard it at though. It's like there are a lot of white people who have given up on men's basketball on the pro level because let's get it straight. It's so nigga driven. They have given up on men's basketball at a certain level because it's so nigga driven. But what has been happening for a long time on the women's game is there are a lot of white girls who thrive in that arena. So it allows you basketball at that level. But what we're seeing is black girls keep rising. My bad, not girls. Y'all heard what I'm saying. Black women keep rising in that arena. So what you're seeing is, once again, like AC said, the head bumping of Magic Johnson Bird. This was Magic Johnson and Bird at the women's level. Two Americas, as I always say at work. Two Americas popped up where we didn't expect it to pop up at women's basketball. And we saw it. And I was like, as soon as I saw Angel Reese do that shit, I was like, oh, them white people about to be mad. And sure enough, when I woke up that next day on Twitter, I was like, white people mad. Never mind, 48 hours ago, Caitlyn did the same thing.
But when she did it, it meant something different. She was doing it in a friendly way. She wasn't doing it to talk shit because she's from Iowa, or she plays for Iowa. So it couldn't have been a derogatory thing. That was not unsportsmanlike.
In an Iowa team that has one black female who gets minutes. Yeah, it's two Americas. It's two Americas bumping heads once again. And to me, like, we were at work, and like most of the people at work was like, like I said, you can always tell the people who have never competed past elementary PE or people who just don't understand the game. Niggas, we it's not just niggas. We all talk shit. When I play AAU basketball, white boys talk shit. Niggas talk shit. Mexicans talk shit. I ain't never seen no Indian dudes playing in AAU basketball, but I'm sure if them Curry niggas is out there, they be talking shit. When you play the sport, niggas talk shit. My bad, AC. I mean to cut you off.
I was just gonna say, if you heard the shit that is said on the football field, all y'all see is helmets clacking. Y'all don't hear the mouths moving though.
No. When I was fucking 14, 15 playing AAU basketball, that may have been the most shit I talked. Like, just, your mama, is that your girlfriend? I'm gonna wave at her after I block your shot. Nigga, is that Miss whoever? I'm gonna wave at her. Hey, mama. I'm waving at everybody, nigga. I'm talking shit to everybody, nigga.
Nigga, I got it. I don't know if you remember this story. Do you remember the story when them niggas played Texas Tech and Byron Hasper was a running back for Texas Tech?
Yes.
Do you remember what? So, for y'all don't know, Byron Hasper was a running back at Texas Tech. Bad motherfucker. Like, this dude was a beast, like Heisman level running back.
Yep.
Mizzou played them like the year before I got there. Because I think we got there the same year, Roger. So, the year before we got there, they played them.
Yep.
And I was talking to the old heads on defense, and Byron Hasper's an ordained minister. So these motherfuckers is running, hitting, knocking, and talking shit like motherfucker this, motherfucker that, right? I think it was Al, rest in peace, Al. Al said he ran up to him, hit him, knocked the shit out of him, like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna be here all day. I'm gonna be busting your ass all day. You know what this man said?
What is it?
God will be with me. Shut up the rest of the game.
I like it.
Hey, shut up the rest of the game. There was no more talking shit to Byron.
But hold on, AC. You bring up another point, though. We know men talk shit like that at the men's level. Why do people not understand that women talk the same shit?
Niggas don't watch the reality shows?
Niggas don't watch women's sports. That's the problem. America doesn't watch women's sports. That's the problem. I know, my daughter play AAU basketball. I know they be talking shit.
Truth.
What y'all talking about? My daughter did track and field. I know they be talking shit. What we talking about? Don't protect them, promote them. You ain't helping, nigga, by like, oh, we can't do that. This is women collegiate app. Nigga, shut the fuck up and go over there, nigga. Let these women play. It don't get better if we protect them. The game don't get better. Let them be them. They just humans, nigga, with vaginas. Same way we humans with penises, nigga. We gonna talk shit.
I don't even know if it's a way of protecting them. I think it's more a way of censoring them because they want women play the sports but still be ladylike. Play the sports but make sure we still see you as a woman. So don't be like too muscular. Don't be too rough. Don't be too aggressive. Just look nice. Play strong. Play good. But don't do anything that's gonna make us see you on the same level as athletics as like a man.
Yeah, but I can see it both ways. I think people think it's protecting, but I see it your way. It's actually censoring. Yes. I think some people think it's protecting the game, but I agree with you fully. It is censoring
I can see it protecting the game, but I think it's censoring the humans that are playing the game.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you more than
But it's always been treated like, in the time we live in is different now, because it's always been treated like women have been treated like, even down to the way their uniforms are made. Like they've been treated like objectively. So they've never been quote unquote treated outside of maybe the Olympics or something. They've never been treated, I would say, what is considered fairly in their athletic, their athletic prowess with what they do. Because there's some women out here that's so fucking talented. It's ridiculous.
Hey, dog, all I know is a woman that, I forget her name, old girl from LSU, #2, came off the bench, nigga. She was 5 from 5 from the 3-point line, nigga. But we ain't talking about that because Angel Reese did this. We ain't talking about her performance, right? She was 5 from 5 from the 3-point line, and not the game, the first half. But we ain't talking about that.
I'm saying.
Niggas rather be like, well, the referees did this and that. Okay, the referees this and that. But also, LSU's 3 of their starters were on the bench for the first half. We ain't talking about how the bench came off for LSU and put them, nigga, they was at 14 at half? And that was the bench. But we ain't talking about that, though. We talking about a gesture at the end of the game. And the only reason why she was able to do it at the end of the game is because the bench came off and #2 was 5 for 5. And LSU shot, I think they shot 75% from 3 for the game. In the previous round, they was 18? But we ain't talking about that. Anyway, what we gonna talk about though is Jill Biden stumbles by inviting NCAA winners and losers to the White House. The First Lady waded into the aftermath of a women's basketball championship game that was about more than who won and who lost. Look here. If we're gonna promote the women's game, as I think we should, but we also got to get the women's game to be better in the post because the women's perimeter game is on par, I believe. We can't have people saying invite the losers to the White House too.
She got too comfortable.
And I know Joe probably go to bed about.
They weren't the losers. They were the first place white people. Come on, they got to still go to the White House.
Yeah, I know Joe Biden. I know he could probably go to bed probably about 7 o'clock. Get up about 4 o'clock to have his morning sanka. And read that headline and said, "Hold on, let me go talk to my wife." Hey, bitch. What we not gonna do is invite losers to the White House. And then what we saw was a couple hours later, Jill Biden said, well, what I meant to say is, I just love how the competition went, blah, 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 blah. Because she retracted that shit real quick. Damn, my fucking Y'all hear what I said?
Hear you?
No, you popped out.
I said.
You said like 30 seconds.
I said Joe Biden had his morning Sanka and then said to Jill, I'm gonna need you to get online and retract all that shit. I did say Sanka because Joe probably has.
No, I heard the Sanka.
Yeah, I heard the Sanka part. That's like
I heard the Sanka.
Yeah. And I also said Joe probably went to bed about 7 o'clock because old niggas go to bed real early and get up real early. They go to bed real early and get up real early. So
yeah, he probably woke up to our comments. He probably woke up to that.
Yeah, he probably got that. He got up at like 4:30, went down to McDonald's, got that free Sanka, and was like, "Hey, I saw the paper, and I need you to retract everything you said and apologize today." But yeah, man, like never in the history, like it's crazy. Like, but that's what I'm saying though. It's crazy. You even have a woman. You have a woman disrespecting the game. Losers don't go to the White House. They do not. And I get it's a white woman, Iowa, all that shit. But the optics of it is you have a woman saying the winner and the loser are the same.
That's what she said. It's a win for us all.
Yeah, it's like, no, that's not.
Not this one. No, not this one. This ain't the one you claim that on.
That's not how this works.
This is not a everybody gets a trophy because you played T-ball well.
Yeah, and salute to Caitlyn. Like, I mean, and I get that's what you're supposed to do. You a baller. Salute to Caitlyn. No, like that's what happened. You lose, shit get talked. She said shit get spoken to you. That's what happened. You lose, you ball. That's what happened. As a nigga who has been dunked on and all that shit, it's like that's what happened. You get dunked on, you just say, okay. Hopefully, at some point in time in the game, I get my lick back. And that's all you
I was gonna say, you took the words out of my mouth, nigga. I was gonna say the motherfuckers say you gotta get your lick back.
I'm gonna get my lick back, nigga. Whether it's a hard foul or a block shot, all I can do is say, salute my nigga. You dunked on me. I'm gonna get you back though. Don't worry about it.
That's it. You took your lick. You lost the national championship.
Yeah.
You probably talked your fair amount of shit during the game. Like when you was dropping your 30, which is well warranted. You dropping 30, you get to talk shit.
Yeah.
But if you gonna win,
salute to all them. And
you get what you get.
And then like, and I know we got a small podcast, but all these niggas out here just like Angela need to shut up and all Angel need to shut up and all this shit and everything else. Nigga at ease, nigga. She got her fame. You should be promoting her. Cause if she didn't do what she did, she wouldn't have been on First Take this morning as I'm watching her on First Take. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got 1 million followers. She ain't about to sell. I don't know how many of her limited edition jerseys she's gonna sell. Because we also know that once you go to the WNBA, the pay is fucking shit.
Yep. So we gotta go overseas.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Overseas or stay in college and keep playing and getting sponsorship money in college. I wonder if they can make. Can they still make? I guess they can still have those deals once they go pro. So I wonder if now newer WNBA people coming right out of college, if they were able to secure the bag while they're in college, might go to WNBA because now they can make a little bit more.
Yeah, but
they can get those NIL deals in college now, though.
Yeah, but she already said she's gonna stay in college. Cause
That's what I'm saying. So, because she could be making bank. I haven't even looked at how much any of them are making right now. So they might be making a shit ton now. So going to the WNBA once their eligibility is done for college may not be as harsh of a transition if they're making the bag while they're in college.
Correct. I hear you. I mean, I don't know how it works. I don't know how.
It's like fucked up, especially because like the WNBA people to this day still can't even get private jets, even though many of them are in the same cities as the NBA, and they specifically purposefully stagger the season so they don't go at the same time. They could use the same fucking planes that the NBA people use, but they're saying, no, we can't do that. You got to fly commercial or else. It's just all fucked up, the whole women's
It's all fucked
shit
up.
with money.
It's all fucked up. But yeah, I mean, salute to her, understanding how grasping the moment and then collecting on her bag right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Can we speak on that real quick?
Yeah,
It says that Reese is leading the pack in hoops with 17 NIL deals totaling $392,000 per year with companies like Bose, JanSport, McDonald's, Outback Steakhouse, Xfinity, and others.
She got real companies.
She is real companies, not like Dutch and Dutch Liquor Store or Fast Fred's on 18th. She is 9th overall among athletes according to sportscasting.com and seems poised to keep it up. And sis got a cute little nickname. They call her Bayou Barbie.
Yep.
I thought that was cute.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it. I mean,
making $400,000 in college, I can only imagine having $400,000 in college.
Imagine.
A year.
Right?
Yeah, it ain't lost that a lot of folks of a certain pigmentation was mad that she was putting that her little shit on when she doing the intro. Her little princess crime. I don't know if y'all watched the game or not. Yeah, motherfuckers was upset about that shit too.
About something.
Yeah, I'm like, man, you know what, nigga? Watch the fucking game, nigga. You here to watch the game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if it's about black.
Yeah, and niggas was at work, well, you like this and all like that. And I said, nigga, you ain't ever played at a certain level when it shows. So, whatever. And Jill Biden probably, I mean, salute to her though. She Dr. Jill Biden, I'm sure she mean well, and I don't know what she giving money to cure or whatever the fuck, but Jill, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Jill. I hope Joe just woke up one day and said, hey, Jill, shut the fuck up. Anyway. Keep moving. All right, man. Yeah, man. We know what? We too tired to talk about this. I'm going to play this for my man AC. Power Bottom. Let's go.
I thought you guys were taking me to dinner. Come on. Who doesn't like to watch a naked woman swing around on a pole? Gay man, for one. Huh?
And also, I don't know if any of y'all fuck with Always Sunny in Philadelphia. If you don't, you missing out on life. These are the worst.
It's one of the funniest shows like ever.
One of the
I accidentally
funniest
started
shows.
watching it many years ago, and I have not laughed that much on many shows, like
It's
season for
literally-
season, like every
yeah.
season.
It's
cracks me up.
literally the worst people. It's about a show about the worst people ever, but they're funny. I think the first 4 seasons, even though I fuck with them, I love them, it definitely gets better once Danny DeVito is added to the cast. But
Oh shit! I don't even think I've seen the first few seasons because I don't think I saw it before he was on there. So I might have to. I guess
like
I don't need to go back.
The
there
first
longer.
4 seasons doesn't have Danny DeVito in it. So basically, if you're listening to the show, so you heard AC, and I said something about Power Bottom, and he was like, what are you talking about? In the lab, I'll leave it that. At the lab, we talk about, somebody said something about Power Bottom, and it led to this whole shit. Always Sunny. So Always Sunny, a couple of steps are missed out. So they're trying to swindle this dude by taking him to a strip club. Come to find out, dude is gay, which leads to this whole discussion. Let's go.
I'm gay.
No. What? You're so big and tough. You do not come across as gay.
You don't look like a gay guy.
No, that's because he's a bear. Huh? Yeah, he's a bear. You see, some gay guys are twinks and others are bears. This gay guy's a bear. By the way, we're totally cool with that. To each his own.
Wait, I'm a little confused here. What's a twink?
Twink is small and slender, like Mac. Oh, no. I'm too muscular. I would be a bear. Don't think so, bro. Not hairy enough.
Smooth. I would be a bear.
No, now, see, I don't think you'd be a bear either. As a matter of fact, I don't know what you would be because you're definitely not a twink.
I'd be a top, that's for sure.
Maybe.
Can a twink be a top, or is that reserved for bears?
I'm sure there's a great deal of switching back and forth, but I think more often than not, bears are tops, unless they happen to be power bottoms.
What's a power bottom?
A power bottom is a bottom that is capable of receiving an enormous amount of power.
Actually, Mac, you got it backwards. You see, a power bottom's actually generating all the power by doing most of the work.
Does the power have to do with the size or the strength of the bottom?
Now, Dennis, I've heard that speed has something to do with it.
Speed has everything to do with it. You see, the speed of the bottom informs the top how much pressure he's supposed to apply. Speed's the name of the game. Right, buddy?
God damn it.
Great, so now that you have your silver...
Speed's the name of the game.
The way they could always deliver their lines and say the most crazy shit and just say it straight-faced all the time is my life.
That timing is impeccable.
Hey, I don't promote a lot of shit, but if you have not watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia, you're missing out. I'm gonna say that.
A couple of episodes, but I've never just sat with it.
Dog, you got to start season 1 and just ride it out, dog. They're the most despicable people. I'm not saying that the actual actors are, but on this show, horrible people, but fucking hilarious. Fucking every episode, I'm just like, what in the fuck is happening? Anyway. At this part, when the tabs have been tabulated, any caveats out there?
I'm good over here, brother.
All right, and hopefully I'm gonna fix my internet, and I'm gonna go down. Well, we don't have Google Space here anymore, so I have nowhere to go to yell at people. But I don't yell at people anyway, because they're not actual technicians. They're just people who give out devices. I'll just be like, hey, I don't know what's happening, but when I talk, things skip out. Anyway, I love you fine people. People listening, 10 meters had to skip out a very strenuous masturbation section he had to partake in. Sorry, my bad. That's not what he had to do. He probably was tired. The nigga is 70. But, yeah, man. My bad. AC's probably about to die. Yeah, man. I appreciate it, man. Good talking about y'all. Talking with y'all. Not talking about y'all. Talking with y'all. And the world's probably going to end. Our Congress ain't shit, be it state or federal. So take care of each other, man. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Hopefully Thanos will come through, snap his fingers, and then at least have us here.
I was like, we can all have White Claws and oxtails.
White Claws. That's gonna probably. I'm gonna tell Joe to make.
Just drinking water and sucking on bones because there's not much meat on them. So we won't be drunk and we won't be full at all.
It depends on whose bone you grab. If it won't be much meat on it. But anyway, that's a good.
We did a lot of talking.
I like that. That's a good
oxtails.
White Claws and oxtails. It's gonna be in Jamaica somewhere.
We need some more alcohol, Kim. We need some more alcohol. Open it up. Open up again.
White Claws.
No, I can't. I gotta go open another one. I'm still working on this one. I'm slow.
White Claws and oxtails. Did y'all?
The alcohol definitely floated out of that one. The carbonation's gone.
Hold on. Did y'all ever watch Meet Joe Black?
Yeah.
Yeah. White Claws and oxtails sounds like the accent that fucking Brad Pitt had in that one scene. Irie. Don't worry, sister girl. Everything gonna be Irie. That's what.
I was drinking a White Claw.
What? Do you know what we're talking about, Kim?
No, you know I don't watch movies.
Hold on. Before we get out of here.
Oh, here we go.
No. Joe can edit it out. I'm gonna just for you, cause I want to. Hold on. I'm gonna say Meet Joe Black.
Would it be better if I like add a shot of vodka into the White Claw? Would that
They
be?
should at least have some alcohol in it.
Hold on. Wow.
Then you're just gonna be drinking a gin and tonic.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh no.
The thing that's
What's all this white shit? I don't wanna buy anything y'all selling me. Hold on. I'm gonna skip this ad. Hold on. Are you ready, Kim?
I am ready.
When I hear AC say White Claws and oxtails, this is what I think.
Obia. No, Mama. Obia, man. I'm going to die.
Mama, stop it. It's just a man.
What's Obia?
Bad spirit. She just off fever. She don't mean nothing. Please help us.
Of course.
No, be a sister. No devil, no dopey. Everything gonna be irie.
The way, hold on.
That girl's face is like everybody right now.
Hold on. I think this was the first, like, to this day, I think that was the first take. She looked disgusted.
That is everybody right
So when AC say,
his face,
when AC say White Claws and oxtails, this scene came to mind. One more time.
Please help us.
Of course.
Look at his face, though.
No devil, no dopey. Everything gonna be irie.
Yeah, she left all the blood or all the air out of her chest. That old lady too. She was like, "Did he really? I gotta respond to this like a normal actress right now."
She had to take a breath before she said that line.
Mm-hmm.
They probably willed them black women into the scene and say, "We gonna just go from, we want your actual face to what you hear." That had to happen because she looked fucking disgusted.
What's this movie about? What is he a killer for real or like
No.
ghost
So
or
Me
something?
Joe Black is death wants to experience what it feels like to be human. It's actually a good movie, actually.
So Joe Black is death?
Yes. So Brad Pitt. So Brad Pitt plays Death. So it has Anthony Hopkins in it. It's a great. Yeah, it's a great movie. This scene.
That shit is just funny.
Yeah, this scene is funny, but it's a great movie. Like in the beginning, there's somebody who dies. Death takes over this man's body, and then he makes a deal with Anthony Hopkins, who happens to be a very rich man. And says and Anthony Hopkins, I think he has cancer or some shit. I can't remember, but he's supposed to die like a day, but Death says, "I will prolong it if you allow me to stay with you and pretend to be human." And then this white doctor, of course it's always a white doctor, female doctor, and Death falls in love with the white doctor, and that's a whole nother fucking part of the story. But Death wants to know what it feels like to be human, because all he's been doing is just taking lives for centuries. It's actually a good movie. Actually, I enjoyed the movie, but this scene is fucking shit, and this accent is shit. But this is probably the best acting in the scene right here. Yes, this woman's face. Yes, but yeah, great movie. I mean, not great, good movie. There we go. Definitely not a must watch, but definitely worth the watch. There we go. We good?
Everything will be irie.
Everything will be no. It's the bad man. Me gonna die. So it's funny. So my man Connor in the CPR video, he'll do that sometimes in the lab. He'll be like, "Oh no!" I'll come in the lab. He'll be like, "Oh no, it's the bad man. We gonna die." And I'm like, "No, sister. Everything gonna be irie." Anyway, all right, we good. It's time. Everybody need to go to bed. Go to bed, niggas. So, caveats. We good. I have made more tabs than need to be made. We need to get the fuck out of here. Lady Lavender, Slim AC, Miss Honey Buns, Casey Stork here, Triple B Podcast. Never, ever, 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 ever miss a moment to bake bread with your brothers and sisters. We're gonna be irie. We out.
Break bread with your brothers whenever possible.